Good morning, student. Welcome back once again in your biology class. Today I will discuss about the circulatory system in the chapter life processes. You know, student, life processes, there are so many activities are carried out by our organs. Today I will discuss about the organ heart. In the previous class 9th, you have already familiar with the blood and what is the function of blood. Generally, blood transported the oxygen, food, and also removes the waste product from the body. So, student, let us ready to attend the online class of subject biology. Open your chapter circulatory system. So, student, open your book. Class 10. Science and biology. Okay.
What they have possible.
Transportation in human beings. No, student, in class 9, blood transport the food, oxygen and water, food, oxygen and water, mineral and water materials in the body. Okay? No, blood is a what? Fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue. Okay? Fluid connective tissue. So blood contains blood plasma. Okay? Blood plasma you know, student, what is the word of blood plasma? It transports the food, carbon dioxide, food, carbon dioxide and nitrogen waste and nitrogenous waste in dissolved form. And student, oxygen transported by red blood cell. Which contain hemoglobin, hemoglobin, a red pigment. Due to the hemoglobin, the blood is red. That binds the oxygen to form oxyhemoglobin, and they are taken by the veins and transported to the lung, and lung transported it to the first heart, and the heart transported to the lungs for the purification. Okay, so as we go to the cells, from cells the carbon dioxide, HbCO2, deoxyhemoglobin taken by the cells and goes to the heart. Heart pump into the lungs. Then lungs again pump into the heart. From heart to all part body. So this is the way by which food and oxygen are transported through blood. Okay, student. Now write down again. The heart. All of you draw the diagram with me. Aorta, pulmonary vein, pulmonary artery, right, AURI artery, left R-U-I-R-T. Right ventricle, left ventricle, septa. This is pre-caval, this is post-caval. Okay. And this is semi-lunar valve. Okay, this is the semi-lunar valve. So, heart situated in the chest region. It is just some big than the on fist, one fist. Okay. So student, because you know what is the structure of heart? There are 4 chambers in the human being, 2 archial and 2 ventricle, 2 archial and 2 ventricle, and there is septum between them that separate the oxygenated from deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated from deoxygenated blood. Because human being and birds are generally required more oxygen for getting the energy. Because oxygen, as you know, oxygen and food also both are transported through the blood. So these types of animal require more energy to do various activities of their daily life. So there are 2 archial, right archial and left archial. Okay, right archial and left archial. You can single atrium. Okay, between the, and there are 2 ventricle, right ventricle and left ventricle. Both are separated by a septum that separate the oxygenated blood from deoxygenated blood. And first of all, deoxygenated blood are collect in the right artery, right atrium, atrium. Okay, by pre-caval from the upper part of the body and post-caval from the lower part of the body in the right artery. In the right artery, then they are processed to the ventricle, means right ventricle, to the semi-lunar valve. When the valve open, the deoxygenated blood comes into the in the right ventricle. Okay. When they are filled up, then this valve will be closed. This is called the. There are 2 valves are involved. This is called bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve. In between the left atrium and left ventricle, there are 3 valves are present there. This is called tricuspid valve. So, when the left ventricle contracts, the deoxygenated blood goes through pulmonary vein to the where? Lung. There are 2 lungs, the left cycle and their right cycle. So they are distributed to the both lungs for the purification. You know where the lungs have maximum size, because the air passage are divided, and the bronchi divided again into the bronchioles, and bronchioles divide again into the alveoli, and alveoli is the balloon like shape that increases the surface area for the exchange of the gases, where the blood capillaries are much more available. So for the purification, then from lung oxygenated blood come in the left atrium. When the left atrium filled, when they contract, they goes to the left ventricle, to the semilunar wall by the tricuspid wall where they are present. When they contract the left ventricle, they pushes the oxygenated blood to the aorta, to the all over the body. All over the body. So this is the passage of the distributing of the deoxygenated and then oxygenated blood to the body. Okay, student? So this is a very simple diagram of the heart. So you can add some points to write down the structure of heart in your own word. Okay, so try to first of all revise and read the few paragraph of the chapter life process. In life processes, transportation in human in this topic, you should learn our pump the heart. Read, student. So student, I hope you are all read. When you read, I will also want to explain this. So how many chambers are there in the human being? There are 4 chambers. that are separated by the septum, deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood. And in the reptiles, there are three chambers. In reptiles, three chambered. Three chamber heart are found. In the human being and the birds, there are four chambered of the. Okay, so three chamber hearts of reptile tolerate much more temperature by the mixing of their oxygenated blood and from the deoxygenated blood. Okay, and fishes have only two chamber. Fishes have only two chamber. Two chambered of heart. They get the dissolved oxygen from the water to the gills. Gills have the much more blood capillaries that absorb the oxygen from the stream of the water and expel the carbon dioxide to the gills. Okay. One more thing, student. The content of oxygen is more than the aquatic animals, because in the terrestrial there the volume of oxygen is more than in the comparison of the water. Okay, so what is the double circulation? When blood comes two times in the heart and two times in the ventricles. When both are do same in time, suppose when they are relaxed in the relaxed medium, they are contract medium. When they are relaxed, blood comes into the atrium, in the both atrium, from the precaval and postcaval, deoxygenated blood, and that time from pulmonary artery they collect the blood from the lung on the contract, on the relaxed position. When they are contract, both contract together, the blood pumps where pulmonary vein and aorta for purification and for the circulation of the oxygen. So when they are relaxed, the blood from the arteries comes from the pulmonary artery and from the right arteries, from the precaval and postcavals. Okay, so when they are contract, they push and blood comes in the ventricle. Okay, so I want to draw a passage diagram, the circulation of blood in the body. Precaval, postcaval, जिसका वेना केवा, वेना कावा, CAVA. Deoxygenated blood from body. They are collect precaval and postcaval in the right atrium. Okay, from right atrium, where they goes to the right ventricle through semilunar valves. Then right ventricles, they goes to the lung, have the purification through pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery to lung. Okay. Now from pulmonary veins to heart. Okay. Now here for purification, oxygenated blood to pulmonary vein come into the left atrium. Left atrium to the left ventricle. Left ventricle is goes to the aorta, to all over the body. Okay, this is the way of the circulation of the blood in the body. So deoxygenated blood from all over the body are collected in the right atrium through the vena cava, precaval and postcaval. Precaval from the upper part of the heart and postcaval below the heart in the right atrium. When they collect in the right atrium, when they contract, they will go to the right ventricle to the semilunar valve or bicuspid. These valves are very important. When the ventricle contract, the valve will close, so no blood will come in the ventricle, and in the relaxed time of the atrium, the blood collect from the rest part of the body in the right atrium and the from lungs in the left atrium. Okay, so this is called the double circulation. And right ventricle. Right ventricle is goes for purification by the pulmonary artery. Only one artery that carries the deoxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood. And only one vein, that is called pulmonary vein, that carries the oxygenated blood from heart, from lung to the heart. So pulmonary artery brings the deoxygenated blood or purification in the lungs. Lungs purify the blood and give the oxygenated blood to the heart, means left artery, to the pulmonary vein, where they goes to the left ventricle and pump to the all over body from the aorta. Okay, student, this is the very easy way. Okay, revise once again this from your book, student. I am giving 1-2 minutes for revision work in the class. I will again explain this. Okay, student, now I will again explain some important points on the next online classes, and also will also explain the blood vessels. What is the characteristics of the arteries, veins, and blood vessels? Artery carries the oxygenated blood away from the heart, and veins comes the blood towards the heart from the other parts of the body. And in artery, blood goes to very in high pressure. High pressure to their valves. Okay? And in vein there is no valve. So there are some difference are found in between the arteries and veins. And capillaries are very small nerve-like structure which exchanges the blood in the tissues and organs. So write down the today's homework. Only one topic. Read about the blood circulatory system in human beings. Okay, student? Okay. Hope you are all revise once again at your home. Any queries, you contact to me. Okay, student? Thank you. Have a nice day. Your class is over. Write down, students.